As for Calgary, one of my favorite designs is the facade as well, the exterior, how we have the nice towers and how the towers are much more balanced. And as you can see behind me, the interior, what I really love about the interior is all the lighting that we have in the arches.
Winston Alvarez was one of the contractors entrusted with the renovation of the House of Worship in Calgary, Canada.
Being honest, I was very scared, but honored at the same time. Even to this day, I never would have imagined that I'd be entrusted to do this type of work for the church. And to this day, I still feel that every time I do a chapel, I should still take care of what I do and treat it like it's always my first chapel I've done.
Having worked on other House of Worship renovations in Canada, Winston, like other Canadian brethren, are excited for the renovation results.
Every time I go to the Philippines, I always see the beautiful chapels there, and I always wish that our locale here would have one. I feel so blessed that we have one almost exactly like the chapels in the Philippines. It just gives such a good feeling inside of you that God has blessed us with this chapel.
And they were even more excited to know that the dedication service of their newly renovated House of Worship would be led by Brother Eduardo V. Manalo.
It feels so unreal. Like, I can't believe that it happened, that he came to Calgary and preached here. It's such a good feeling to see him standing right there, right in front of you, and to shake his hand also.
The event did not go unnoticed by city officials either.
I always say that the church is the soul of a great neighborhood, and to have, an amazing community like this dedicated in the community is amazing. It's part of what makes our city special. It's part of what makes, being Canadian special, is that people from all over the world come here and make community together and express their beliefs and contribute to the richness of our culture.
The congregation here in Calgary, the people came out to see it, were overjoyed with his message, and the singing and the whole service was just beautiful. So it's quite special when the executive leader gets to come here and people can meet him like they did today and shake his hand and say a few words. So no, this was a beautiful event. I've been in a lot of ceremonies and they're very formal and they're very they're beautiful events. But this today had a level of passion that I think exceeds many of the events I've ever gone to. And it was not just the passion from the executive leader, it was the passion within the whole congregation, the feeling in the room. You could just feel it. I mean, it was so strong. So I think that was maybe the biggest difference I noticed today.
Winston also felt the joy and the passion of the day.
Relieved and joyful. Relieved because we finally got to this day after almost a year of a lot of struggles and hardship to get to this point, and to see it done and seeing the brethren all enjoying this is very heartfelt and joyful. I'm going to keep saying joyful because that's what it is. That's what I feel.
From Calgary, I am MYRTLE ALEGADO for the Iglesia Cristo News Network.